Hello, Monsters Bounty, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 13 of my Morghur the Shadowgave. Almost forgot his name, it's fine. Remembered it at the last seconds. Think I saved myself there. Professional. Now, as you can see, the Empire's looking pretty chaotic, but I think we can do better. It's about reaching for your goals and then going one step further. And my goal was to win the campaign, and turns out we're going to have to kill the Empire too. That's why it's that 13. Every 13 episodes is unlucky for someone. It's unlucky for me because last episode I realised I had more shit to do. That's the worst. You don't want to realise you've got more shit to do. That's the worst thing can ever happen to anyone, is to suddenly go, oh my god, I meant to do that, didn't I? That's exactly what's happened here. I've got to kill the Empire, Beckland, although Beckland I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue, and Midland as well. I mean, I probably should have killed them to start off with, but I forgot. So, yeah, anywho. And we also need to kill Bretonia. And Bretonia actually seem to be... normally, Bretonia get their ass kicked. And yet this time they seem to be doing okay for themselves. So that's a whole thing that needs to be dealt with. Oh, you know, no rest for the wicked. Or the downright evil in this case. So let's get the rewards of ruin, I guess. Maybe. I mean, what do we need for this? Right. Summon 10 units in battle. Current amount 58. 5 successful agent actions. Okay, we're almost done with that. And have at least 4 era heroes in your army. Now, in theory, we could actually be pretty close to that. Because we've got 3 here. If we put another one in there, I'm kind of tempted to put like another wild shaman in this army so we can summon even more Cygors, because when it comes to summoning Cygors, I think the appropriate number is as many as you can possibly do at the same time. So we could maybe get this, which would increase the level. Sure, let's do that. And then can we get another break? No, we need a little bit more. Okay, well we're going to get more Bray Shamans, because the idea of summoning even more Cygors to drop boulders on people's heads is too good not to have, really. Don't get me wrong, Amber Spear, Beast Magic, that's the one. Amber Spear, best spell in the game. Kislev is finally dead. They've been hanging on for a little while. They're dead now. And oh my god, it's Tom Phillipson again. That guy. I hate that guy. He's the worst. Hello, military accent. All right. Fine. Can I win? No. I'm definitely going to win this, though, Larmont Dahl. What name is that? It's silly. Got a silly... Okay, fine. I'll have to kill you. Genuinely don't know what this guy's problem is. I can't remember if I declared war on him or he declared war on me. Probably not really important. Anyway, the important thing is that we're gonna kill him, or at least die trying. Well, I say die. I mean, I won't die trying. Obviously, my many minions will. So we need to lock down these Mortar horse masters and these Ice Wolf chariots. The Bestigors won't be able to hunt them down, but the Harpies might. Meanwhile, on the flank, we've got the Minotaurs and the Razor Warherd charging in to take out this Mortar. And we're really doing a lot of big damage on the Ice Wolf chariot very, very quickly, which is nice. Meanwhile, the rest of our infantry now moving in to engage, including like the Bestigor herd here. Charging those Marauder Berserkers in the flank, which they're not going to enjoy. Now, the Marauder infantry obviously is a lot better than my infantry. Like a lot better. Like massively, massively better. Plus, we're getting javelins rained down on our head. That guy's got a javelin directly in his brain. That's not indicative of healthy living, just FYI. If you've got a javelin in your brain, definitely get that looked at. That's, you know, people say this channel's a complete waste of resources and everyone's time, and that no one learns anything. But there we go. If you've got a javelin stuck in your head, definitely get that seen to. The enemy general seems to be dying to a manticore, which is good. He's trying to get away. He's terrified. And he's... he'll be dead soon. Don't worry about it. We've knocked out the chariots, and the Marauder Berserkers are going down, but our infantry has shattered, unsurprisingly, to be honest. The Marauder Champions just chomped their way through that. Very little damage taken by them. in that regard. Meanwhile, the Sentinels are trying to deal with a bunch of stuff and not doing particularly well, to be honest. Normally they're pretty good, but against this heavy infantry, they're just not. They just don't have the punching power. As soon as their charge bonus wears off, they just get slaughtered. Unfortunately, I don't have any answer for that mammoth. Apart from hoping it goes away of its own accord. It gets bored, wanders off, dies of old age, one of those things. You know, any of that would be good, in all honesty. So far, so not great. Need to get... Yeah, these Minotaurs trying to deal with these Morghur Champions. Morghur Champions are very, very tanky. Minotaurs are very good, but Morghur Champions are also good. And who is gooder? That's the question. And turns out it's the Minotaurs, but only just, because the Morghur Champions are just holding on there. And although they're getting minced, but very slowly. And I need my Minotaurs pretty much everywhere else, because they're about the only thing that's actually any good in this defense force. This is getting a lot. You know what? I looked at this army, I was like, this should be fine. But actually, it turns out that maybe not. It's fine against the Empire. Against Norsca, maybe I should have pieced out with him. He kept asking, and I should have maybe done it. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I lose a Herdstone. It's a Herdstone, right?
This was not meant to be.
I'll just build a new one. On with an untwistable Herdstone. I don't think many Herdstones are twistable, to be honest. I don't think we have that level of artisan-like skill. It's mostly just poop and pits. And pits filled with poop. You know, when your civilization skills are below that of the greenskins, you do have to... I mean, where are they getting these axes and shit from? I mean, I guess they steal them, but from who? Who has Minotaur axes? He says as the Beastmen raid a Minotaur axe salesman just happens to be travelling along the road. Minotaur axes for sale. I wonder how many sells. Probably not many. Mostly just gets raided by Minotaurs. It's not a business you get into, is it? Right, well, the Manticore is still fighting. It's doing pretty well, but everyone's exhausted. I mean, we've basically wiped each other out. Larmont Dahl's dead now. The Mammoth is down to half health. Most of the Marauder units are actually pretty much dead or dying. I mean, these guys over here, they've got 8 left. That's not many. That's not many lads. I mean, Uncle Raiders have actually done okay. They've been picking fights with the Marauder Horsemasters over here. And although the Marauder Horsemasters are obviously better, turns out a couple of arrows in someone's skull does have the desired effect. And so they have been whittling them down a little bit. But these eight Marauder Champions, what's left of them, can we just get a few arrows in the back? Because I can't imagine that, a couple of volleys would probably see them off. Even if they have 85 armor. You know, it's... Oh dear. Okay, well the Minotaurs are going down slowly. We've done... I mean, if you have a look at the enemy troops, not many of them have run away. So pretty much any losses are losses the army's taken. So we have killed the vast majority of this horde. So regardless of the Herdstone's loss, you know, Larmont Dahl is going to feel this one. It's still very close though, but I think our units are starting to fall back, and we're losing the strong units which we need to take on the units like the Marauder Champions. We got, you know, Harpies. Harpies are not going to do much against a Mammoth, are they? They're just going to tickle it at best. And looks like our Bray Shaman is running away with several javelins buried in his back. It's unfortunate. And yeah, there we go. Our units are starting to rout. Oh well. It was a good try. It was close. Did you not even raise it? Did you just literally sack it? You sacked it. Right. Okay. I mean, that's fine. You do realise that most of your army dies during that attack, and I'll just replenish, and so you're probably going to have to run away. You do realise that, don't you? You did You did twig that bit. No? Okay, well, fine. I would have raised that and got the hell out of Dodge. But apparently he's playing hardball. Okay, we're not currently at war with Bretonia. So, where do we want to torch? Massive Orcal could be a good shout. Yeah. I can't... Right, there we go. So, yeah, if we do... Right, yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. So we're going to... Underway over there. Oh, God. You know what? There's not as many as I thought, but there is a big garrison, so we're gonna have a big old ruck over there. Now again, I like my garrison is going to replenish, and he has no units left. So you know. Anyway, let's get another Bray Shaman, and Bob Gerald is going to get. I mean, neither of these are great. I'll be brutally honest, but needs must. Huak the Heartstopper, is he just that good looking, do we think? Is he just absolutely... Does he just have a banging bod? Maybe. We can either confirm nor deny that. But it's not really important. Like a Bestial Surge, you know me, I love getting a Bestial Surge and some of that, and... Sure, that seems good. You can get in that army. We can get rid of. You are just box standard tentacles. I could get rid of you. If I get rid of you, get the Axe Throwing boys in, then I put you in there. Sorted. And then now, oh yeah. Also, of course, cannot forget we need a blind eye of seeing so that you can summon even more Cygors in. Because that's the plan. We just summon all the Cygors. It's a one-step plan. Well, I mean 2 steps, depending on if you count throw boulders at people until they're all jam as a step. I feel like it's more sort of a consequence of the summoning of the Cygors more than an actual next step in a plan. God damn it, Kazrak! Oh, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I don't even care. I don't even know why we're at war with Kazrak. I just signed a military alliance, and I'm like, I don't... Yeah, see, I mean, you sacked me. Good job. I don't think you got an awful lot of money out of it. Get the Bestial Rage. So you've raised the Oak of Ages. I mean... It's fine. That is honestly fine. Right, you hop in there. Now, we need to trash Talar Beckland, don't we? So, let's head in this direction. Now that we've got the multiple Cygor spawns. So that means we can summon, in theory, so we've got 4. Is that like 16 Cygors at a time? So in theory, we can have 16 Cygors spawned at any one time. Now, admittedly, that means that, you know, some of them will be about to drop dead, but I kind of feel like at the point where you've got 16 Cygors, who cares? So we can build all this up, and Larmont's now wandering off, having lost most of his marauders and probably made very little money. I don't like Tom Phillipson, so I'm going to try and stab him. Oh, legend man hater, you failed. You failed me. Sad times. Never mind. Never mind. We're going to hit the orcs. We're going to hit Talar Beckland because I think we need to tick that one off. Kill Talar Beckland. Looks like Clan Grittis is actually at war with the Skaven, so that's good. Because that means they'll be nibbling at their heel. I don't know if they'll be doing any good. Holy shit. He may not have managed to kill him, but then he managed to fend him off with a critical failure. Very nice. See, I knew Legend would do it. Legend and Tom. Famous adversaries. Nemesi. Okay, there is a river there, but I think I can just... If we just hop over this direction, we can sort of...
The Empire.
I'm assuming this is probably all spearmen. Because it looks like you've got a Shrine of Dahl. Have you? Look, a Shrine of Dahl. I didn't know you could build one of those. Apparently you got one. Really? Really? You've got a tavern. Good for you. And a tailor's guild. So at least you're well dressed, drunk, and you've got a shrine. But other than that, you can probably just basically recruit... Oh, you probably got a flatulence, haven't you? If you've got a flatulence, it's going to be a pain in the ass. There'll be like a bajillion unbreakable units there to kill. Oh, that'd be a nightmare. I'll have to wipe them all out. Never mind. We can do it. I believe in us. Yeah, we're going to declare war. I don't think I need my allies, to be honest. I think we'll be okay. Decisive victory. Yeah, I don't doubt it, to be honest. Let's raise a little Hearthstone there. And again, because we don't need to do the ritual, we can just complete the ritual right away. And that will then mean that anywhere we burn will be unsettleable. So that's probably what we want to do right now, because we don't need the marks of ruination. It doesn't actually do us any good. So we'll grab some of that, grab the winds of malady, because of course that'll spread plague everywhere around us. Arnold, tell you what, buddy, you can start our attack down here. So I've got plague. Looks like a couple of
Not in this world or the other.
people. I don't know who they are. We'll deal with them later. Legends, do you want to go and bop this guy? You failed again. Not doing very well, are we? We're not doing very well. Unfortunate. Narn, Beast Eye. Ooh. Oh, you. Sure. Sure. You can be... I don't know, scouting. Sure. Right. I mean, because obviously Kazrak's being a bit of a pain. Should we just... I'll just confederate the fucker. You know, I'll just confederate the fucker. Get him done. Where is he? Right, well you're over there. Is that it? Where's Kazrak? He's wounded. Is he? Is he wounded or just sleeping? He's just sleeping, apparently. He could lead the army, he's just too lazy. Did I clicked the wrong one. I meant to click you. There we go. Now you're in the army. Good. Right, you can go and resettle the Oak of Ages because you're a knob. You've got this, which is fine. You've got the Storm of Suffering, which is good. You've got that, which is fine. I guess I'll allow that. Oh, I just thought. If Bretonia's confederated...
King Lewin Leoncoeur.
Okay, he hasn't. I was just... Like, if Lewin had confederated some of these guys, that would have been a nightmare. If I had to wipe him out. Oh, what a nightmare. God, I hope he doesn't. That'd be a pain in the arse. That's Carcassonne, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I don't have to worry about them. I just need to be honest, getting you a better army is probably high up my list of things I probably should be doing. Because you've just got a lot of Chaos Warhounds, and that's not the worst thing to have, but it's not the best. So I should probably consider doing something about that. Probably. Why are you here? Non-aggression pact. No, you want 10,000 monies? Get the fuck out of here. Don't you know who I am? Honestly. Bloody just rude. Right, Chaos Corruption, Bestial Rage, all armies. Yes, I'm a little bit worried we might have less... Right, -1 from making an alliance. Apparently Morghur's an architect. I'm sure he always wanted to go to architecture school. Joining of the herds is good. Right, come down here. You're going to resettle the Oak of Ages because I want to make sure no one resettles that goddamn forest. It's the last thing I bloody need. Yes, I'm declaring war. Yes, everyone can join in. No, I don't give a shit. Torch it. Blah, 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 blah. Right. So the fact you're leveling up is good. I meant to give you names, but I didn't. It's fine. Why did I give you a Tuscal chariot? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? What was I on? I guess we'll have to torch Aquitaine as well now. I'll have to go around that way, just burn everything. May as well. So I'll upgrade these to make sure that massive Orcal is as tanky as possible. And can we reach Beckland? Yes is the answer. And I want to send Cygor boys in. Because if I can't crush them with a massive I knew you'd have lots of fucking flagellants. Look at this, although you have been plagued. So that's fun. Right, let's throw rocks at them. It's not the wizards you've got to be worried about. It's the boulders. There's going to be a lot of kind of an avalanche heading in this direction. I don't think keeping your heads down is really gonna do it for you. It's very much, you know, dodge and weave. Move in a snake pan. Ooh, that's a lot of boulders. And yes, we got a lot of Cygors. And we're summoning in more all the time. Which is fun. Jesus. Strike! That was definitely a strike. I think we just managed to wipe out almost an entire unit in one shot, so good job there. I mean, what's left of the unit, obviously. Nope, that unit is dead. That unit just got absolutely annihilated. Can someone chuck a boulder at this one? Look at this lovely, densely packed group of spearmen. This one's just screaming for a boulder. What did I say? What did I say? It's just lovely. A lovely boulder action. Big ball. That's a lot of so many fucking cycles. There's so many fucking cycles. It's amazing. This is the best thing ever. Oh, so many cycles. They're going to start dying soon, but, you know, I mean, I'm only fighting this battle just for the sheer glee of summoning a horde of Cygors to throw rocks at people. That's pretty much the only reason. And I think, you know, pretty much couldn't have asked for more. So with most of the enemy army dead, we're now bringing in our infantry to mop up, and it is very much a mop up operation here because this was an absolute slaughter. That's having to basically lift a finger, apart from all the boulders, of course, and the Centaurs coming in on the flank. Very nice. Taking out those archers. Also, we've got our reinforcements coming on the other flank. I mean, let's be honest. After having an absolute barrage of boulders chucked at you, and then getting overrun by a horde of mutated horrors, it's not a great day for Beckland. That was pretty satisfying. Chucking boulders at people is always good. Let us loot and raise. Beckland's dead. That's one of the 4 we need to kill down already. There we go. It's all coming together. I love when a plan comes together. So let's get because the faster our Cygors shoot, the better. Like a fast shooter. Finger on the trigger. Ready to blow. A boulder. Good. And right, so we just right, Corone, yep, they need to die. Reichland, they need to die. Midland, they need to die. So the Empire is kind of eking out a little bit of territory in the north over here, so we need to put a stop to that. I think they're probably based in Salzman. They're probably the Black Pit as well. Middenheim needs to go. They haven't got Altdorf. We took that ages ago, so at least I don't have that. I may as well build these buildings, because I don't know what I'm going to use. Once we've got some dread rolling, we can probably update that. I'm going to keep an eye on what the dwarves doing, just to be on the safe side. I don't think they're going to be any kind of threat. They may take some herdstones. I could have finished them off, but I had other things to be doing. So I feel like winning the campaign at this point is I think what I want to do. And then we can move on to Oxyotl, and there should be another campaign starting soon. Not of Warhammer though, of something else. I don't know if it's been announced yet. I think it will have been. Fucking hope so. I'm like 95% sure it will have been. Right, so assault garrison success. Never mind, not too bothered about that. We've got Lord of Ruin. Good. Tech-wise, I guess we're going physical resistance. I guess we're rolling with that. I'm going to send you up here now. What? So we've got a good amount of dread coming in every turn. Actually, this is looking pretty good. What do you have building wise? You have Jesus, Kazra. You've got nothing. All right, we'll go and settle that, and we'll sort you out. All right? Good grief. Good grief, mate. God, you're so poor. There's me rolling in my monies. Poor Kazrak. Hello. Goodbye. No space for you. Let's get uncanny sense or something. Good. That'll be fine. Right, we need to get you better units, don't we? Now, I don't mind the Chaos Warhounds. I'm not against them. Could get a couple of giants. So let's maybe keep, like, maybe 4. You've actually got a fairly good front line. If we ever get a couple of giants, let's get one of you. I mean, that looks generally fine, doesn't it? I think that looks alright. I think that's a fairly good attack force. Now, we're going to head north, I think. So let's beast path our way to the north of the Empire. What I'd like to do maybe is take Larmont Forest and use that as a base of operations to basically... Or maybe the Black Pit would be a better option. No, I think Larmont Forest, because that'll take Salzman as well. And that'll lock down all this territory, which means the Empire will then not be able to resettle it and basically annoy the shit out of me. Because you know what they're like. You're just going to keep harassed, because what we've got is potential plague popping up around here, which hopefully will spread, just cause annoyance to everyone around here, keep everyone on the back foot, that kind of thing. I guess you can have the will of the Dark Gods. That seems fun. I like the chaos terraforming that pops up, like the rivers of lava and shit. Hello, you want non-aggression pact? Yeah, alright. I guess we're being friends with the rats. I guess rats are kind of beastmen? In a way. I mean, they're not the handsome goat boys with their masterful hooves. But no one's bought... No, takes all sorts, doesn't it? Just look at the Chaos Spawn. Literally, all... No, you know, what's going on there? No one knows. Who the fuck knows? Okay, let's move up. So, we want to take Lulon Forest. That will mean fighting Wood Elves. Ugh. They're just the worst. Right, bop you. And raise. Spawn Wrangler. I just love the fact you can't resettle it. It's just so useful. I reckon we should... Oh, yeah, we should definitely take Castle Bastone. Can we reach Castle Bastone? Looks like we can. It's a little bit ballsy to head straight for it, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to go right for it.
I am a lord of Bretonia.
Looks like some sort of no-name knights guarding it. Fair enough. There's no one... Yeah, I don't really see the point in fighting. There's no one of any note at all. No idea who that is. Let's whack a Herdstone in there. We've got Hammer and Anvil for fighting... Can't even read that. It's so boring. I can't. My eyes just drift off it. Oh, actually, I was a bit worried about Corone, but it looks like Rakarth may be doing me a solid. Good old Rakarth. I mean, yeah, I'll probably kill him as well, but you know. At least he's helping me in his own little way. So with any luck, we can just start hitting all of these settlements. They won't be able to resettle them. They'll be completely fucked. That'll be good. I mean, for me. Alright, let's upgrade you. Obviously, we're going to get the Impaled Corpses because we need the Dreads. Upgrade all this shenanigans. Just like piling on. Yeah, we're spending big. We're spending big, but I think it's well worth the effort to get Khazrak up and running and raring to go because he can come and join us once he's finished doing his thing, i.e. replenishing. We can get Arcane Conduit for Arnold. I guess Woundmaker for you. I guess. What else do we like here? Wistion's Wild Form. Yeah, it's a pretty good buff. People don't like Beast Magic. I think Beast Magic's got some good stuff going for it. Wow, Legend. I might have to rename you at this rate. Jesus. Failure after failure. You know, it's not good, is it? I know you're trying your best. But sometimes your best's just not good enough. Khazrak. Let us go now. You've got a Tuskor Chariot. We could go best. Let's go Best Still Coming. Ideally, I probably just want to like load you with Bestigors, don't I? That's probably what I want to do. Bestigors and Minotaurs. I'll probably get you some characters as well. I think I can recruit some characters actually. I think I've got some spare. Maybe like a Gorbel, Wargor. That kind of thing. Get some of those in that army. Jabber Slice battle. Do nothing. Leave the creature be. We've got plenty of Jabber Slice. We don't need... what's this? Campaign movement range could be nice. Chaos Spawn Goreherd. Maybe. You know what? I'm actually going to go for the campaign movement range. Just so we can hit things further away. Okay, looks like we're... Ooh, there's lots of... Did you just confederate? Oh, shit, you did. Oh, shit. Shit the beds. Okay, so we've got multiple stacks nearby. My concern is... if we go after one of them, they will just converge. So basically they'll just throw everything they've got at Castle Bastone. Castle Bastone does not have a very good garrison at the moment. However, Morghur is here. So what we could do is, and this is a bit risky, but we could just hop out and then encamp. Now, in theory, if we can ambush one of these armies, the others should back off. However, if like they miss Morghur, that could mean that we end up having to fight all of them at the same time. So it's risky. With that said, I think the fact... I mean, yeah, we'll do the ritual because why not? With that said, I think the fact that Morghur has literally all the jabbers. I think he'll be okay. You know, I think he'll be fine. So we're going to go up here. Now, we are being tracked by lots of heroes of Midland, so we're just going to do a little hide, because that will hopefully throw them off our scent. Now, bugger off and go somewhere else. So, we want to hit Larmont Forest, because that will give us the best chance of sort of like cutting off the Empire. You know what I could maybe do, is see if I can get...
Speak quick faster. Too slow, and you'll be next meal food.
Noted. Right, you really want to declare war against...
Experiment tester.
Alright, so we've got a little bit of help there against Karl, which means they should be fighting on multiple fronts, which makes life easier for us. And the fact that we're sort of closing in on what's left of Bretonnia. Again, this could be a little bit dicey. It depends. We'll have to see how it goes. Melee attack for Gore, Ungore, and Bestigore. Yes, we can actually spend... Get a few more units of those. And we can get rid of them. And you can't even recruit Bestigore. Oh, no, you can. Okay, so we can get some Bestigore there. Get them in the army. We probably want to get Gores rather than Ungores, because let's face it, they're trash. So I'll do something like that. Do something like that. That'll fill out the army. I'm going to get rid of the Harpies as well. Get rid of the Harpies. I'm going to get some more Centaurs in that army. And then do we have... We do have a Gorbel. So tough, strategist, cool. I'm going to get... Let's get Ragosh, because he's got Frenzy. He also starts level 15. So we get the Unrelenting Warherd, you get Gortus, Gnarled Hide, Deadly Blade, Primal Instincts, Foe Seeker. We can get a Wound Maker, Call to Morsleb. That'll be fine. You're good to go. We can pop you in the army, and that army will be good to go pretty much next turn. So we'll get you in there. That's fine. Legend. Wait, is that Tom back? No, but... Alright, finally you've succeeded. Finally. I mean, that's great. However, there was a lot of failure. That's not ideal. We needed some more missions to complete to do the thing. You know, the doobie what's it. You know what I'm talking about? That one. Yeah. Good. What do you have? Got Chaos Spawn. Right, we want freakish mutations then. To get the tech, that's what we need, a tech. The tech, we have to do 5 agent actions. And then it makes agent actions easier, despite the fact that I'm not really doing any. Military Alliance. No, I'm just not interested. Sorry, Ekit. You're too far away to really, really help me. Legend is lucky. Good for him. Oh, Tom was back. Critically failed once again. Lovely. You know, if you're going to critically fail, make it Tom. They didn't actually attack me. I'm surprised. I thought they would have gone for it. They chickened out.
I will not blight my soul. I will not blight my soul.
So you guys are at war with... Yeah, so you've taken... So, right, we just need to take out a few settlements. And Bretonnia should be dead. So we can hit Bordeaux, Mousselon, just wipe out the coast. Maybe kill Rakarth while we're there, because why not? And Arnold can help knock out maybe some dwarves in the mountains. And then we just need to deal with the Empire. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.